Yo, people, welcome back to another live. Welcome back to a bit of both when it comes to the match reaction and the GVO show all in one, people. And yeah, we're back with Alfie. That's why Alfie's here because it's still the
Yes,
GVO show,
guys,
despite it being a match
100%.
reaction as well. But yeah, we have to stuff everything in pause because um, it's just. I was about to say we're about to stuff everything in and it's long. It's getting long out here, so that's double pause straight away. Um, But yeah, listen, we had to kind of do this at the same time because otherwise, you know, otherwise like the
There
schedule is
would
just
have
mad,
been
bruv.
there would have been no GVO show if we didn't
Yeah,
cram it all in one. Pause.
yeah, bruv. Honestly, yeah, honestly. Um, but anyway, big up to everyone that's here. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new as well. The road to 1K is on, people, as well. Make sure to subscribe to Alfie's channel. The link is in the title as well. We're going to get into everything, pause. And then, yeah, we're talk about everything. But first,
Yeah,
obviously, the game that just happened. Yeah, we won a game, people. We won a game, and we ain't won a game since we sent Ten Hag to uh the job center.
job centre. Yeah,
Yeah, and uh we won at Newcastle for the first time since they had Steve Bruce and all of that as well. Last time we won was the 4-2 win on 2021. So it's been a very, very long time. But let's get into your comments quickly, people. Big up to Charlie. Whether that St. James's Park isn't for everyone, Alfie.
fuck's sake, Charlie. I was literally just about to say when you said we won at St James's Park, I was literally about to say must be nice because we ain't won there since 2023, and we're not even talking about last season. We won there.
Yeah,
We were last one there the season before.
yeah, I remember that game. That was 2-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, Martinelli Odegaard.
Yeah. It's been a while. Then you lost back to back 1-0 after that peak. Like
Yeah,
it's not for everyone, but then again, we've got you this Saturday, so it's kind of long. Getting G&A at St James's Park ain't for everyone. Right winger either. Yeah, big up to Bowen, of
mate.
course. That ball to Wan-Bissaka, bruv. Big up to Wan-Bissaka every single time. Guess the Samba bin Loppy survives another day. Yep, that fucking.
Wow.
Joy, I'm glad you. That's a
Wow.
great nickname, by the way, Jonathan. I'm gonna steal that.
Osama bin Loppy.
Yeah.
Nah. Nah.
Uh, I can't believe he survived another day. But this is what happens. If anyone saw my tweet, I literally tweeted about West Ham becoming 2010-11 Barcelona when ever the manager is about to get sacked. That is pretty much what we're like. It happened to Moyes multiple times in that season when we won the Conference League, where he was always one game away, and then we beat Forest at home, we beat Southampton at home, we beat Everton at home, etc. We got to the Villa fan. I'll tell you what, I was not expecting that, but I bet a West Ham win. So thanks and congrats. Oh, glad to put some money in your account. Uh, Big up to Czech. Put some respect on the best looking East European in London. Suchek, goat. The hive is closed. Keep that hive closed. I ain't joining anytime soon. But big up to Suchek today. It was a great performance from him individually as well. Great defending from him. Not even just the goal, just the interceptions, him putting his body on the line, and he didn't give away the ball as much. Yeah, I can't believe Newcastle lost. Big up to Mellon as well. Big up to the other Charlie. Best performance I've seen in time. Definitely. It was actually really good today. What's it called? Like, we actually have this performance in us. Like, if we just play with freedom. My problem is that we don't see this week in, week out. Like, we performed in glimpses like that against Manchester United. Against Ipswich, we performed a good 80 minutes like that. Who was it? Against Crystal Palace, good second half like that. And I can't remember who else. There was one other game I think we performed
Fulham.
decent in it. Nah, Fulham we were shit. We were dog shit against Fulham. But we can perform like this if the manager just lets the players play with freedom. Like, to be fair, the Suchek, Soler, Paquetá midfield for the time being probably has to be the midfield three that we go with. And it's good to see Carlos Soler in his natural position for once and him actually playing well and him being judged for him playing in his natural position. If you don't like you are Batty man, you heard him. You heard it here first, people.
Exactly. Everyone listen to Mellon, man. He speaking facts.
Yeah, definitely not under the influence. Yes, sir. Paquetá is back. Yeah, listen, Paquetá grew into the game as the game went on as well. Started a bit iffy, but as the game went on, just improved his performance, man. Overall, like just the Paquetá that we all know, dictating play and like long ball and short passes, just finding the right spaces for people. And it might be because he was playing a bit deeper, but like I'm willing to take the risk playing out from the back if we're going to play like that. Because whenever we played it long to Antonio, and he doesn't win the ball, and then we don't win the second ball. So I'm all for playing out from the back if it's like that. Man said European charges back on. You're fucking shameless. West Ham title charge on. Yep, we're getting all the trolls even when we win. Great. If we start putting it, Suchek was man of the match. I think it was up there. I would have given it to Kilman for me. I thought Kilman's performance was very underrated. Bowen played well. Wan-Bissaka grew into the game. Soler played really well. Suchek played really well. To be fair, I can't really complain about anyone today. I don't think like Emerson. I think Emerson Antonio started poorly, then he was giving Lloyd Kelly issues. Lloyd Kelly was probably our best player today, honestly.
Is this the first?
What for
You
Antonio?
going up? No, after a West Ham game, you like not complaining at any of the players.
Probably, and this is coming from me because I literally complain all
Yeah.
the time about everything. That you know
Yeah.
this of all people as well. If we start performing like that on the regular, I'll be happy with the boarding manager. That's the thing. Like, what's the funny thing? If the manager wants to succeed, just let let us play like that. Let us play like that. Just let us play with freedom. That's all we want. Just play with freedom. But he's not going to do that. Where's the justice for Lopetegui? Pick up some prime.
Fuck's sake, prime.
Simple passes, not just flicking the ball. Yeah, exactly. That's all we want as well. I thought Kilman and Tadibo were really shaky. I thought apart from the miss, what's it called? The miss kick clearance. I thought Tadibo was okay. I don't think it was his best game, to be honest, but you can still see the difference when it's between him and Mavropanos. If I'm being 100% real, Mavropanos nearly gave away a penalty. Even though he didn't defend that bad, you can see he just starts grabbing people for some reason. By the way, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was getting cooked at the start by Gordon. I wouldn't say cooked, but I understand that Gordon was definitely getting at him. But then Gordon got straight into the penitentiary as the game went on. Like him and Joe Linton couldn't get past him for the last, I would say, 60 minutes of the game. So I think Wan-Bissaka and Pakistan, they all started poor, then they grew into the game. Kilman looks like he's running in sand, but to be fair, he was intercepting everything. Like the thing is, Isak, they were trying to find a ball into Isak all the time, but Kilman read it. All Newcastle tried to do was try to put the ball in behind, and every West Ham player basically read it. I can't really complain. Like, I could be like very specific in what I want to complain about. Like, I thought the way Antonio started in the first 5 minutes, I was like, okay, it's going to be one of them games where he doesn't pin it down, and we just lose the ball, and it gets turned over constantly. But I can't really complain about anyone today, like, because in the end, everyone defended well. And it was kind of similar to the Crystal Palace performance at the start of the season, but it was like that throughout the whole 90 minutes instead. So honestly, if we play like that, then that's fine. But we're not going. I still don't think we're going to change. I said this after Ipswich and Man United. One game doesn't change anything for me, and that's why I also said earlier in the season, we're not going to be that team that's going to be straight into the relegation battle when its manager's on the verge of getting sacked, because we're always capable of winning that one odd game to then deny his job for another 4 or 5 games. That's my thing with it. Is that whenever we're on the brink, we'll have that one game and then he'll be safe for the next 5 or 6, etc. So that's kind of where we're at. Because I don't think we're going to perform like that against Arsenal. I don't think we're going to perform like that against Leicester. We don't even know who Leicester's manager is going to be after Cooper got sacked as well. Big up to Melon again. You said you really didn't even want to watch. Moving like when your game ain't loaded and you act like you don't care if it didn't load. No, legit. I don't feel anything when watching West Ham anymore. When I'm watching at home, I'm just being real with it. I don't like whether we win, lose, like especially under this manager. It's so uninspiring. Like, so yeah, Kilman got caught a couple of times, but I'm happy with the win. Fair. There wasn't any bad players. Like overall, yeah, I can't say anyone performed bad. Even Emerson started off really shaky, giving away the ball a couple of times. Then he picked it up. I hope he's just like hope him and Tadibo are okay. It looked like what's it called? Like they both got a knock. So I'm hoping that they can both be back fit soon, because I can't cope with the Mavropanos Seafeld right hand side. But they both did well when they came on, so can't really complain too much in that specific game. Just for the future, I don't want to see them going on a run of games. When West Ham just battled oil money Newcastle, but Max B Lopetegui in because he's a chill guy. Oh man, Lopetegui looked like he was about to start asking everyone for change. Honestly, he was about to start asking if anyone had any spare change. You look like your local crackhead on the Elizabeth line. But I don't know why he looked like he's just about to just woke up. But I guess that's what West Ham and living in Stratford does to you, I guess. Or living in Rush Creek, wherever he fucking lives. Either way, long day for him. If he wants to, not look like that for any longer. The resignation's there. The resignation's there, and people are gonna be like, "You just won a game, brother." It doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything. Supposedly, Tadiba's stomach issues. Fucking hell, man. Who's been feeding him? Who's
Dodgy
been
curry
feeding him?
last night, I reckon.
Imagine you just had the
Dodgy
shits.
Ruby. Dodgy Ruby, mate.
It only took us 45 minutes to score more goals in the stadium than Arsenal have in 2 seasons.
For fuck's sake, Charlie, man. Like, what's going on? Like, we're not even talking about Arsenal yet. We've not even got into my Arsenal game, and I'm already getting hit with like all sorts, bro. Like, what's going on with this?
If we beat Arsenal with the European race back on, I can't tell if you're being serious, bro. I don't think, to be honest with you, like, I never thought we were going to be in a European race in the first place, even though that is my overall standard. I don't think we have any chance of getting into Europe under this manager. Not in a million years. It's a good win, though. It's a good win. It's just whether he sticks with the same lineup, sticks with the same tactics, because the thing is, all he needs to do is just let the players play with freedom. We just want to see the players play with freedom, and you play like that. And just attack more, just attack a little bit more. We played some good stuff today, like had a couple good moves. It was saw glimpses of what we can do when we let the players play on the floor, because at times we've gone long too much. We've seen that, even though I think Rodriguez has been scapegoated. The Souček, Soler, Paquetá midfield was kind of worried before the game because there's no natural number 6. But at the end of the day, they all played very fluidly. Paquetá and Souček in the pivot, Soler just ahead, and they all kind of swapped around. Then off the ball, 4-5-1, very hard to break us down. Against Arsenal, do we stop with the wing backs? We should stop with the wing backs. We should stop with flying forward, because even if like whoever Arsenal have down the left, I'm not really worried about, but it's Saka that I'm worried about if we get caught out. It's Saka on the transition. It's Ødegaard on the transition. It's even Jesus if he plays, because Jesus is better on the ball. All West Ham needed was you to cut your hair and hit Neymar and inshallah. Fuck's sake. What you think? Because I got my trim last Wednesday. That was it. That I hear you. Maybe I was the good luck charm, I guess.
Is that the same for me as well? Like, if I get a trim, Arsenal back in the title race.
Yeah, do you know what? It might be. Maybe you need to test that out.
I might have to get a trim on Friday. I get paid Friday, so I'm going barber straight away.
You're gonna look like Rag and Bowman again.
No.
You're not looking like DT.
No.
Okay. All right.
When I'm bald, I'm more like DT meets the judges.
Fuck you know. You don't want to be like anything like DT, bro. Hide your kids and hide your wife. I reckon the international break has helped Lopetegui sort it out. It's too early to say. It's one game in. If we go on a run, then there's a conversation, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Ødegaard looks like a crackhead. He does a little bit. Him and Lopetegui probably have the same dealer, low key. I think they do. I think them two.
What if I told you it was me?
I wouldn't be surprised. That's why Arsenal aren't in the title race, because you got Ødegaard injured.
I got them tweaking right now.
Honestly, I don't know. Self-sabotage. Maybe you're a subber. Arsenal are allergic to trophies. Listen, once Arsenal are on the topic of conversation, Charlie's always here.
Yeah.
Charlie is always... Hey, Eden hasn't always got a trim before big games when he was at Chelsea, so you never know. Do you know what? Do I just need to keep getting a trim for fucking West Ham to win? Like, is that it? But if I keep getting a trim though, like I know my hair is getting thicker and thicker, but I'll just be bald by like the end of the season.
If you keep getting trims just so West Ham get good results, you ain't gonna have any hair left, mate.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I'll just be bald, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be bald. Me bald, Jesus Christ. If you get the 05-06 Messi trim, or just a bowl. Is that just a bowl? Is that the bowl trim?
I think so. I could do that at home, can't I? I don't even need to pay for a barber.
You probably could, to be fair.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you even have the hair for that?
Don't get me wrong, my hair can get quite long. Like, my hair is like really thick, so my hair can grow out quite a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure there was times when you saw me, I had my hair in a ponytail.
Yeah, I remember.
So that's how long my hair can get. So you never know, and especially around this time as well, the winter months, the hair stays long, nice and warm, that sort of thing. Yeah.
there's actually a time where you don't mind your hair being long. When it's a summer, you need a trim straight away. You need
Yeah,
to get that trim. Early summer, get that trim.
long
That's
hair
that
in the winter, bald in the summer. Simple as.
fair. I could not get off the bald look, man. I'll look like any treatment. Or the Arturo Vidal.
Nah, get the Raja Nainggolan. Get the
Oh
Nainggolan.
my god. I think you would suit the Nangala more than me, bruv.
Uh,
Although
but,
you
uh,
would
but I, I get the Nainggolan. You get the Hamzik.
oh my days. You want
We
me
look
to get
like
the
a
hams?
right pair.
We just look like FIFA 15 in one picture.
Exactly.
Bro, we both look like we vote reform. That's crazy. Arsenal fans celebrate draws at the Etihad like they've won. Spurs celebrate wins at the Etihad. Yous aren't the same. Damn, you're getting downgraded by Spurs. That's crazy. So
I'm
you're
not
not.
having that. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. No, no,
Charlie,
no.
you've got him. Charlie, you've got him. You've got him.
Ladies and
Somerville,
gentlemen, we got him.
Somerville ball carrying isn't being mentioned enough, bro. When Somerville's on the ball, I saw Livramento just like, please take me off. Please take me off. Like he was praying. It's like, do you know that guy where Neymar was on the ball? The guy was just like, please,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. And then he
Bro,
stuck it through his legs.
honestly, that it's like when Somerville's on the ball, just give up. Just give up. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like this is what happens. Just play Somerville on the left, and this is what happens to fullbacks. Give him the ball and let him run at players. Then Livramento, one of the better right backs in the league, actually just starts tweaking. But then again, not the best right back on the pitch because Aaron Bissaka. Big up to
Dave, I'm
Dave.
getting a trim. I'm getting a trim, Dave. Don't worry. I'm getting one. I just said I'm getting one.
Mm. I said someone's happy. Big up to yourself, Dave. I'm not really. I'm content, bro. I'm content. We won one game. Like I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I know you're happy though. Your team won 4-1 over the weekend. And Wan Bissaka is the goat. Honestly, bruv. For fucking give him his knighthood. Might just get the Kante trim just to make me feel better. Man misses him that much, you know. I hate you.
Ladies
But
and gentlemen, it's match day.
yeah, bruv. I can't lie. I was not looking forward to that game. I was not looking forward to it at all. But I'm at a case where I don't care about this club as much. Where I'm just sitting there like I don't care what happens, sort of thing. I was expecting to lose. I expected to lose 2-0, and we hit them on a transition very much so, and even played out from the back. They just looked lethargic. They had no idea what to do. All they wanted to do was just play the ball in behind, and we just intercepted it constantly. Emerson, Kilman, Debo, Wan-Bissaka. Like we may have been taken on 1v1 a couple of times, but even when they crossed the ball, like no one was there. Isak wasn't affecting us. Fabianski didn't have anything really to deal with. I can't think of a save that Fabianski had to make that was dangerous or anything. He just had to punch the ball like from crosses. So Fabianski wasn't tested really. It's kind of more says more about them than us, but I'm not saying it wasn't because we didn't contribute to the result necessarily, but they weren't at the races. That wasn't the Newcastle that turned up against City and Arsenal. That was more the Newcastle that turned up against Brighton and lost at home there. But to be fair, that should take us some confidence. We needed that result. We needed that result desperately. But I feel like this just means with our form, we've kind of seen this against Ipswich. We dominated the hell out of Ipswich. We like even though we only won 2-1 against Man United, we deserve to beat Man United. We deserve to beat Crystal Palace. Like we have this odd result in us. But I think this just shows that we are distinctly average under this manager and there's unearthed potential at this club. Whether I like the players that I like and you guys at home now, West Ham fans like the players that you like, there's still more to get out of them. Even the players that we think are the least favourites and think are the worst right now. Even though it wasn't even a mobile midfield, it was the most mobile midfield we've had all year, all season, and it's the most like in terms of best possession-based midfield we've had. Like Souček just kept it ticking, Paquetá kept it ticking, Soler kept it ticking, and they created at the right times. Souček made the right runs. They all kind of just off the ball bounced off each other really well. Pause. So we'll take it any day. Pause. Get the Hissam special so you can look like brothers. That is Hissam in the profile picture if you don't know.
Yeah, yeah, because I remember that from the Q&A. He changed his profile picture specifically for that.
Oh yeah, he said you look like
Just to
Hamza.
just to
Not
violate me.
Hissam, sorry, yeah. Or Hamza.
Just to violate me.
Yeah. I would take a draw on Saturday against Arsenal at home. I wouldn't, because I don't take a draw against anyone, but I hear you. I hear you. I just after the 6-0 last season, you can't you can't take anything more than what's it called? You got to get more than 1 point. You can't look back at a 6-0 and just get a
Charlie,
draw.
man, honestly.
What?
Charlie, man, honestly, why? Why have you got infamy? What did I ever do to you?
Arsenal scored 4 goals at the Etihad February 3rd, 2019. You used contracts, I suppose. I mean, we got to your Conference League law. We ain't talking about Chelsea right now, though. What? Why do you say pause? Basically, is anything that you say is that remotely someone that could
Sus.
be known as gay or sus. You just say pause afterwards.
Yeah.
You
If you've
see that
watched it,
shit.
if you've watched for the previous comment, if you've watched FNG and Wolfie and Jem and all of them, like you'll know about pause.
Yeah. Or you watch anything remotely American as well because they love a pause.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
love a pause. But yeah, I just also Melon's in the chat as well, so he'll even say it most of the time.
He'll drop it in there.
Mike likes saying homoerotic things. I don't like saying it. That's all. I just correct myself, bruv. I just correct myself. It's simple as that. Simple as that. But this is what we like. We'll talk about West Ham versus Arsenal later on in the week because we'll probably arrange something for that, as you
Yeah,
guys probably already know.
yeah. We got
And
we got
obviously,
we got to do something for the fans. 100%.
and that's going to be. And think about it, guys. This time next week, we're both going to be reacting to the same fucking game. So either one of us is getting cooked, or it's going to be a boring draw. Even if it's a draw, it's probably if it's a draw, you're getting cooked. Let's be real,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
because
Of course it'll
you're in
be.
a title you're in a
Of
title race.
course. No, we're
You're in a
not.
title race.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Sushek Daka, we will be there, bruv. You gotta let 40-year-old Thomas Partey deal with Big Tom from a corner. I can't believe we scored a corner, by the way, in 2024. That is a very 2021 West Ham thing to do. And to be honest, it wasn't even a good corner. Suchek kind of just baited Lloyd Kelly. Suchek kind of made that corner just because it wasn't the best delivery. And I'm not even saying it was bad, but it was like outswingers are very hard to get right. And it was very basic. But Lloyd Kelly Suchek did one jimmy like that, and Lloyd Kelly just got spun. He didn't even get tight to him, and Suchek baited him. Because most runners are just running straight to the box. He waited. He waited until everyone runs in, and he waited in the space for everyone to drop off so he could have the space to head it. It's very smart. It's very smart. We've got to have the regular show with 3 of us in it. Listen, we could make that happen.
We can do that, and that'd be amazing. Like we've got to get that done. 100%.
Bruv, we'll arrange something. We'll arrange something where we could all do it. How about playing in a 6?
Fuck, man. That'd make me more paranoid than seeing Partey at right back. Havertz in the 6. No fucking way.
Just for him to pass sideways and backwards.
Exactly. Exactly.
Do you know, it's funny, you took Havertz and Rice weren't playing and you won the game. And speaking of West Ham, Arsenal, let's get on to Arsenal. You guys won the game as well. Like,
yeah.
you guys won a game for the first time since the Southampton game. So talk about it, man.
I said numerous times during the international break and just before the international break started, I want to see a change after it. And I'm very happy with the performance. I thought we played really well. I'm not going to get too carried away because, like you said, after you've just beaten Newcastle, it's only one game. Like, if we can get on a good run of form, then there'll be more of a reason to get excited. But it was a very, very good performance. The main thing I was buzzing about was that Ethan Waneri got his first Premier League goal. I was absolutely buzzing for the lad. Second youngest player to get a Premier League goal for Arsenal, only being beaten by Fabregas. So it was a very, very good performance. And I even saw your tweet while I was watching the game saying that that Arteta thinks the game's won when he brings on Sterling and Waneri. And look what happens. Both of them involved for the third goal.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it was mad because I thought Sterling and Waneri are getting minutes. What the fuck is going on? Like, that's when you know you've won the game. And then they instantly get that goal. Like, what changed? What changed? What was the main change for you that compared to the losses that you had, compared to the win that you had? Like, what changed in the game? What did Arteta change?
Well, I mean, you can clearly see that we've got that little bit extra creative spark back in the team now that we've got Ødegaard back. You can just see, like, in terms of creativity, without Ødegaard in the team, we're an absolute mess. We're looking to Saka every single time we get the ball without Ødegaard in the team. So it's nice to have Ødegaard back. Takes a bit of pressure off of Saka. Obviously, there's always going to be pressure on Saka. Obviously, he's
Mm-hmm.
a homegrown Arsenal player. He's meant to be the main man, that sort of thing. But
Mm-hmm.
I, I definitely, you definitely saw that it kind of seems like we're back to the old ways of even like after we scored the first, because I
Mm-hmm.
thought we actually came out the gates really quickly. I know Timber got goal disallowed, but we came out the blocks really, really quick. And I really wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to take about 15, 20 minutes for us to grind to the game. But even after we got the first, we looked like we were going for more. You could see the little one-touch passing in between Jesus, Timber, and Erdegaard. Kind of reminded me of the days under Wenger, the old little one-touch passes, Wenger ball, that sort of thing. But it was good to see. It was very, very good to see as an Arsenal fan.
So, like, Havertz wasn't there and Jesus was there instead. Rice wasn't there. Jorginho was there instead. Obviously, Ben White is out for
Yeah.
quite a while, I heard.
Mm.
Did Jesus and Jorginho feel like make a difference for you? I watched the game. I thought you guys passed very well. I thought Jesus linked up very well, but obviously you're missing that proper number 9 instinct still. Like,
Yeah.
what did
I
you what
feel
did you
like
make of that whole thing? Like Havertz and Rice being dropped almost.
you can definitely see that there's a difference in the way that we approach attacking chances.
Hmm.
When we've got Havertz or Jesus on the pitch, with Jesus on the pitch, it's more on the floor, link up play, making runs in behind,
Hmm.
that sort of thing. But when you've got Havertz playing up front, yes, he's not an out and out striker, but he's got height. So
Yeah,
if you're playing Havertz up top, it's most likely going to be crosses into the box.
yeah.
So you definitely saw the difference in the way that we were creating chances on Saturday with
Hmm.
Jesus in the team instead of Havertz.
Fair enough. Joe, just to answer your question, check. I was just thinking about this when you put this comment in. I think I can. I will do one. The reason why I don't do watch alongs as well, obviously, I'm either at the game or watch the game with my family. Um, because on at 5:30 and there's no 12:30 kickoff. I'll do a stream at 12:30 and or around one. Around one. When am I
You
leaving
never,
actually?
you
Yeah,
never
I'm leaving
know.
at like
You never know.
3:30.
I might even jump on for that stream as well. Just let me know. I might even
Yeah,
end up. Yeah.
yeah. If you're
Hella,
free,
hella streams, bro.
hello streams. We'll have 3 streams in about 3 days. Like,
Literally, it will be Friday. We'll do the preview, then build up, reaction.
yeah, and then you got back in the GVO show again Monday.
100%.
So
Can't get enough of the streams right now.
it's actually a very good idea, check. So we'll we'll
Yeah,
arrange
big
that.
up
We'll
check.
arrange that.
Big up check.
Yeah. Deforestation at the Emirates title race back on fast. That sounds like a Peter Drury line. That sounds
That
like a
actually
Peter Drury.
does. That sounds like something Peter Drury would say.
Yeah, honestly. But obviously, you guys won now. A lot of Arsenal fans would typically think, oh, because they're reactionary, they think they're back in the title race. What do
Yeah.
you think?
I'm like I said, I'm not getting carried away. It's one
Mm,
game. Yes, it's a win, but at the end of the day, it's not just one win that gets you back in the title race. It's a multiple of good
mm,
performances. It's a multiple amount of wins.
mm-hmm,
So yes, it was a win. It was a very, very good performance. But as an Arsenal fan, my message to other Arsenal fans is don't get too carried away because things can change just like that. And especially with the
yeah,
Christmas games coming up, things are going to
mm,
get sticky. Pause.
yeah, yeah. Fabregas, what a player, man. Honestly, baller, man. Like,
He was, yeah.
bro, that's probably one of my favorite
I,
midfielders of all
I have
time.
to ask though, because Melon's in the chat. I have to ask Melon, where was Fabregas better? Like, and be honest, was
Mm,
Fabregas a better player at Arsenal or was he a better player at Chelsea? Be honest.
that's a jaw. That's a because I'm gonna as a neutral, yeah. I think it was better at Arsenal still. Like, just
Yes, he
because,
won
like,
more at Chelsea, but you saw more from him at Arsenal.
yeah. But do you know what it is? I enjoyed watching him so much still at Chelsea just because, like, of the way he used to dictate play from deep. Like, I think he was just so perfect from that. Like, I obviously, like, he was better at Arsenal, but, like,
Hmm.
the way he used to pass the ball by he made the games his own. Like, you
All I
think
can
of that
all I can
pass
think
against
of,
Schürrle and stuff like
yeah,
that.
that's you took the words right out of my mouth. The first thing I thought of when you think of Fabregas at Chelsea is that assist for Andre Schürrle.
Mm, yeah. It was almost like, as Melon says here, Arsenal players fucking hell, his link up play with Costa and Pedro. Like,
Yeah.
he was genuinely telepathic with Costa at times. Like, didn't don't know how Arsenal played better without a £100 million player. Do you think it contributed the fact that Jorginho was there instead of Rice?
I I was actually quite surprised to see Jorginho instead of Rice because I thought that Rice was going to start.
Hmm.
Didn't I thought if Jorginho was going to play, he probably would have come off the bench.
Yeah.
Didn't expect him to start. Didn't
Mm.
expect him to start, but I felt he played quite well for what he can do. Obviously,
Yeah.
getting on now, so he's going to slow down over the years. But yeah, I felt he put in a good performance on Saturday.
Yeah, that's fair because Jorginho is one of them players now. He's at the case where he's got all the technical ability. He just gets caught in
It's the
transition
pace.
sometimes.
It's the pace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think he can do that way. Like, cool. Rice isn't fully fit, and you've got a Champions League game. Put him in for that one game. He can do a job. He's good enough to do a job to play that one Premier League game. It's not really a risk, especially when it's not a big game, and you're not playing like a Liverpool. Even though he does actually do better in the big games because you get more space, but in the games where like I thought Forest would be better on the transition. I thought
I
Forest would be
actually,
better on the counter. They were
I
quite disappointing.
when I saw Forest starting lineup, I was actually quite surprised to see a Wanyi instead of Chris Wood up front. I thought they were going to start Chris Wood from the get go,
I think
considering he was on a great run of form before the international break, then carried it
mhm,
on with New Zealand. I
mhm.
expected him to start, but
I'd imagine it's because there was all that thing of like he may have came late from pause from the whole New Zealand like international breakthrough,
yeah,
like so he might have arrived late and stuff. So maybe he didn't want to take the risk. Um, I thought Elanga was disappointing. Just talking from a Forest point of view, I thought Anthony Elanga, fucking hell, there was a reason why he got hooked off at half time. The guy was waiting so long to release the ball sometimes when he went into the box. Like I didn't really understand it. It
didn't
was
even
just it
realise
made
the Langer was on the pitch.
exactly. That there you go. There you go. Like there was a time, the couple of times that Forest actually countered, and Langer was just ran down the because I watched the game. He ran down into the box and then just waited. And then Calafiori was like, "Well, I'm going to get the ball here because you've waited about like 10 seconds to actually release it." So then he just stole it off him. Ward-Prowse and Ryan Yates in midfield. Jesus Christ! I know Ward-Prowse is still technically a West Ham player. You're not exactly driving your price up for us to sell you next season. Um,
Free kick on Inshallah.
yeah, honestly, as much as I wanted to get behind Ward-Prowse when he signed, pause as well on that. Uh, still disappointing, disappointing. Even when you're playing in your natural position. Hey, Mike's Alfie and all in the chat. Unexpected result tonight. Yeah, we'll see. Honestly, I can't believe that we actually beat Newcastle. To be completely honest with you, obviously it's not a ground we travel well to. One of our many bogey teams, but probably the most bogey team we've had ever. Like, it's not just our first win at their ground in 3 years. Is our first win against Newcastle in 3 years because I can't actually remember the last time we beat them at home. We drew last year. We got beat 5-1 a year before. We drew the year before that. West Ham and Newcastle lockdown. West Ham and Newcastle. We lost in that one. Time before that, we lost. 18-19 season. It was that game. It was 18-19 season when the Billy Bond stand got opened. That was the last time we beat them at home, and that's still the last time we beat them at home.
Fucking hell, that long.
So if we beat them at home next year, when we actually face them at home next year, it will be 7 years. That's how much of a bogey team Newcastle are to us.
Mad to
And
think that the last time you beat Newcastle, you were doing your GCSEs, mate.
yeah, that was that year. It was fully that year.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't take me back to that time. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. GCSEs. Oh my days. No comment. No comment on what I got. But wow.
Next question.
How about worst play I've ever
Yeah.
watched in my 16 years watching football? Worst ever's mad, but I hear you. Do you know what my problem is, yeah? You signed Havertz, yeah, to originally play midfield. Because Arteta even says in the interview where he first signed, he can play in midfield and stuff. Then you realise that doesn't work. You put him up front. And then you use him like, I'm not even trying to take the piss, but like generally how Sam Allardyce used to use Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
Like winning
Just a
flick-ons
big man
and
up front. Just a big
yeah,
man up front.
and trying to run the channels and stuff like that. It's generally, and the thing is, it used to be a joke when people used to compare Arteta to certain type of managers, and people used to think he's like the disciple of Pep when he plays football and stuff. But he generally sometimes uses the same tactics as David Moyes. Like, not even joking. Like the way he uses the strikers, the way he uses the wingers, the way he structures his team. Like he can play football, but it's just times where he's like, I've got to be so defensive. Like we've got to restrict every bit of talent. I think he knows now. You'd like to think, judging by the game against Forest, all Arsenal need to do now is just play on the front foot. That's how you guys got in the title race in the first
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Gabriel and Saliba are good enough players to defend high up the pitch. So
How many times have we used the phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
yeah,
And
exactly.
us playing fast counter-attacking football, it weren't broken. So why did we change it? I understand that we wanted to be a bit better defensively because we were leaking goals,
Mm.
but there's got to be a way for you to have a strong defence, but also be clinical in attack. And
That's the
hopefully, Arteta's done that now.
That's the thing as well. Like, do you know what you could have done? You could have still been defensively astute and hit them on the counter and hit teams on the counter if you really wanted to. But for
Mm.
some reason, every time you guys got the ball when you used to defend for most of the time, you used to pass the ball sideways so much. So much. Um Arsenal, oh yeah, this was the comments from earlier. Fabregas passes one a plate for any forward he played with. Sucked he couldn't
Mm-hmm.
really start for us in midfield in 16-17, in the midfield too, of course, as well. He could be subbed on, and then 2 minutes later, he has an assist.
Or we can lob Petr check.
Yeah, yeah. Just so, do you know how like the world goes in full circle, where it's like Chelsea Fabregas is lobbing Arsenal Petr Cech. That is a
You know
full
what?
circle.
It's not even that pissed me off. It was the fact that Hazard spun Coquelin. That's what pissed me off.
Oh,
The
is that
way
game?
he
Was that the
spun
same
him.
game?
It was the same game, yeah.
Oh my god!
That was also the game where Gary Neville had a go at one of the AFTV lot, and then funnily enough, Gary Neville ends up on AFTV
He now invites Robbie on the overlap and
on the
stuff like that.
overlap. Yeah,
So again, he's seen the bag. He's seen that fan TV bag right there. Not the David Coote bag, of course. Did you see how better Arsenal play without Martinelli? That
yeah,
as well. That's got to be a
yeah,
factor.
yeah.
The thing,
There
the
was
thing,
there was a lot more. I know we started Trossard, and I don't think Trossard was 100% fit, but he was a
mm,
lot better than Martinelli has been in recent games. Yes, he scored against Chelsea, and I'm not going to take that away from him, but over the past couple of years, he's not been the same player he was.
mm,
I,
yeah.
I don't even know how to describe what's going on with Martinelli at the moment. But if he wants to continue to be a mainstay in this Arsenal team, then something needs to change for him fast.
I think we need to start making conspiracies about Martinelli. I think he's either been partying with David Coote or he's been diddied. Uh, no, we beat them 4-2 first game of the season a couple of seasons ago. Yeah, that's the one I was referring to, 2021. But I was saying games at
At
home
home,
against Newcastle, it was 2018-19 season. But obviously at their ground it was 21-22 season. He is a number 10 with no creativity or goal scoring ability. 75 million him was the weirdest thing I've ever fucking seen. I couldn't believe that when that bid came in, honestly, like I was like, who is actually bidding for him? I couldn't believe Real Madrid were in for him as well. Arsenal looked a lot better without Havertz in the team, but someone pluck Marino's eyebrows.
yeah.
Maybe Arteta uses Moyes' tactics because he played most of his career under Moyes at Everton.
That's actually a
Probably,
point. That's actually a good point.
yeah, yeah. That's why that's what people were referring to the most. He more took under Moyes than he did like a Wenger or
Mm,
a Pep, for example. Because people act like him and Pep go way back, bro. He was just there as assistant for a few years. Like they don't actually go way back. Like they probably knew each other before that
yeah.
and stuff like that. I don't know whether they crossed paths at Barcelona.
I think they might. I think they might have been. I think Arteta might have been in La Masia around the
Yeah,
time he was getting towards the end of his career.
mm. But people acted like that was the influence. You know, like that was the influence on his tactics and stuff like that. Maybe Arteta played like Moyes because Moyes has won a trophy in Europe. Mikel wishes he could do the same. He could do the same. That guy got put in a washing machine, bro, referring to Coquelin. Bro, Coquelin spun like his life depended on it. He got put in a You've Been Framed clip right there, bro.
The
Martin
worst thing
Kelly.
about it was after he got spun, he got back up. Why would you get back up? If you get spun like that, stay down.
Yeah, bro, just
Feign an
relax.
injury. Feign an
Mm,
injury. Oh, say, I've done my hamstring or something. Don't get back up. And not
yeah.
only did he get back up, he's jogging back so slowly.
Mm, bro, he looked like he had about 3 Burger Kings before he played that game.
And by the time Coquelin got to the 18-yard box, Hazard's already doing a knee slide.
Long day. Long day. Like, I think, like, if you ask any fullback in that era who was the hardest to play against, it was the Hazards, the Coutinhos, the Alexis Sanchez. You know, the people that would step in rather than
Yeah,
just staying on the wing. There's people that step in.
Players who can take the game by the scruff of the neck. Like they don't
Yeah,
even need to perform for 90 minutes. They can just have a 10-minute spell in a game where they just play unbelievably.
because as a fullback as well, they always say the hardest kind of players to defend against was the players that drove into the middle rather than just staying on the touchline because they didn't know where to mark them. Because if you go there, then someone could just overlap and then they're in space and you've left your whole side. So one of the midfielders needs to pick them up. That's why people used to set people on the Coutinho's and Hazards. The way Ander Herrera used to follow Hazard for that Man United Chelsea game when Mourinho was like, just follow him. Just follow him.
Mm.
Now you used to play like an extra midfielder just for Hazard. That's how good he was. And yeah, that Hazard step was ruthless. Like the way he used to spin players. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Went through your whole back line.
Yeah, pause. Pause. That's a big pause. Big pause. But obviously you guys got Sporting tomorrow.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Well, funnily enough, my match review came out a little while ago. So whoever's in the stream, make sure you go and click on that video if you want to hear my takes ahead of the game. It's not gonna be a game that we should take lightly. Yes, they are without Amorim now, but it doesn't mean that Sporting are any less ruthless without Amorim in the team. They've got incredible players. The two that I mentioned in the preview were Marcus Edwards, who used to play for Spurs, and Victor Gyökeres, who, shameless plug, why not? But yeah, Gyökeres, he's going to be like the main problem tomorrow. I'm very interested to see how the defense come up against Victor Gyökeres because he's on fire at the moment and he's on everyone's wish list in terms of strikers. So it'll be interesting to see that game and that matchup tomorrow. But it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a game that either team's going to walk away with. I feel like it will be a sense of it will be whoever's more clinical in terms of taking their chances and who's better in defence.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Like, because I know Sporting won like 6-0 on the weekend or something like that.
Yeah.
So they're still like doing stuff without Amorim. So they'll probably look like a similar team probably going into the game. I think Arsenal will just about get over the line. Just about get over the line. So it's gonna be it's gonna be hard to call. It's gonna be hard to call because obviously Gyökeres is Gyökeres, but you guys have got Saliba and Gabriel for a reason.
I just don't want to see that. I just don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it.
It could be a draw, honestly. First of all, want to do the streams Friday with all of us. Do you work Saturdays, right? Sometimes.
What, me?
Alfie? Yeah, you work. Yeah, you work Saturdays sometimes, right?
Every now and again. Like,
okay.
My rota constantly changes. So, but I know that I haven't got anything Friday, Saturday. So I'm.
Okay. Me and Mela do Friday 10 p.m. stream. So if you want to jump on,
hell yes. Hell yes.
That's fun. That's another
stream. Sign me up. Sign me up, bro.
Alfie's a regular member, bro. Like you get like I've got my Magnus right next to me. I'm not drinking because it's a weekday. Because I'm trying to stay healthy right now. I'll wait till Friday. Arsenal looked okay. By God, Forest were awful. I love seeing them lose, but I hate seeing Arsenal win. Catch 22. Charlie's family is Forest fans, full of Forest fans, so that's why.
I have. Do you know what, Charlie? I am the exact same. I had a catch 22 situation. I like seeing City lose, but I hate seeing Spurs win. So
yeah,
we're exactly the same there.
Right, there you go. There you go. But that I was glad we got this over the line, yeah, because I watched Chelsea win early on, watched Arsenal win 3:00, then I watched Tottenham win at 5:30. I was like, can this weekend get any worse? Can this weekend get any worse? And I was like, at least West Ham don't play. And then the next day, it was like, okay, Man United were winning in like 3 minutes, and then they choose the Ipswich. Like, cool, do your thing, man. People acting like the manager was going to save them and all that.
Ed Sheeran pissed Amorim off.
Bro, I cringed so hard to that clip. I cringed so hard. It looked like a scene straight out of The Office.
Yeah.
Straight out of The Office, bro. That, like, Joy, if I'm Amorim, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck have I just stepped into when I stepped into this country? Like, he's got so much press. He's trying to get interviewed by Sky, and all of a sudden you just see Ed Sheeran just there. Like, what the fuck is he like?
Ed Sheeran claimed apparently he didn't know that Amorim was being interviewed. He just came to say hello to Jamie Redknapp. That's what he claims happened. No, he came to gloat. He came to gloat. I've met Ed Sheeran personally. I know what he's like. He came to gloat.
Look at this guy. Had to put out there that he met Ed Sheeran. I hear you. I hear you, man. He had
Shameless,
to
isn't it? Melon said shameless.
yeah, legit.
Shameless, man. KSI knows who I am.
Oh shit, he actually does as well.
Yeah.
Arsenal will win comfortably. Sure.
I wouldn't say comfortably, but I said in my prediction that it'd probably be 2-1 either way, but I'm leaning towards a 2-1 Arsenal win because, I've got to back the boys in it.
Fair enough.
And funnily enough, I actually what did I say after we lost to Bournemouth? What shirt did I say I wouldn't wear again until we won a game in it?
Oh, fuck off. You got it straight back on. You know they're gonna lose now.
Do you know why I've got it back on? Because I said on Saturday after the game, I said all my Arsenal shirts are in the wash right now. This is the only one I've got clean.
I've always got them in the background. I always wear the shit.
I've got so many Arsenal shirts that I have to wash them all at the same time, apart from the away ones.
Oh, fair. Because I always wear the shit West Ham shirts to the gym, like the ones that actually don't fit me that much anymore. So I just wear them underneath my hoodies and stuff. All like the third kits and stuff like that I have like in the wardrobe and shit like that. There's so many like fucking West Ham shirts in the wash. Big up to West Ham United Lewis as well. Evening, Mike. Great result tonight. Yep, fantastic result tonight. If we can carry that on, that would be great. That would be great. Bro, I've seen this nickname everywhere, yeah? I'm a rim job is crazy.
That is jokes. I'm a rim job. Nah, that's you should get a pattern on that. You should have that trademarked.
Oh man. He's not gonna cope with the press here. He's used to playing in a league with 0 eyeballs. That's crazy. City could have been 5-0 up against Sporting in the first half when they played. Sporting aren't great. I guess it's just a matter of if they finish their chances. If Gyökeres is on stuff.
Did you see that meme as well? It was a picture of Ruben Amorim after the United draw. He's like, I don't understand. This worked against Estoril.
Fuck's sake. Do you know that meme? I remember the meme. That exact meme when Ten Hag first joined, yeah? And then it was like...
Worked against Twente.
Yeah, it's worked against Violem 11 and all that shit. Like, I don't even know how to pronounce that fucking team. But moving on to the next game, we have to talk about this game. Because I can't believe what I was...
Stay humble, huh? Stay humble, yeah?
You sure you want to do that?
Yes, I will fucking do it. I am shameless right now. Do you know what? It's fucking hilarious how you announced that Pep is going to stay for 2 more years. You then make a massive song and dance before the game about Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or, all to get battered 4-0 by Tottenham, no less. You had James Maddison playing Mario Kart in your backyard on his birthday, bruv. You made Pedro Porro look decent. And that 4th goal, where was Kyle Walker at? Where was he at?
Kyle Walker, yeah, leave the football before the football leaves you.
The football's left him.
The football's left him, to be fair. All right, Charlie's on smoke again. Bro, they're above you and they've lost 5 in a row. Isn't it mad, though, that you guys haven't capitalized on City being shit, but Arnie Slot...
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You think any team with any sort of cohesion would capitalize on the fact that one of your title rivals has just lost 5 in all comps?
Yeah. You guys
we haven't.
Chelsea. You guys are below Chelsea.
Bro, don't say that because Melon's going to come for me now.
Pause.
They're all going to do it. I'm probably going to get a message from Lewis saying you lot are in the mud.
Bro, I can't lie. These Chelsea fans, when they're on it, bruv, it's just long. It's long, bruv. I can't be asked. Rodri got more Ballon d'Ors than Henry.
Henry should have had a Ballon d'Or. He should have won it the same year. He should have won it the year fucking Nedved got it. He should have won it that year.
Shout out Nedved.
No, don't shout out Nedved. He shouldn't have won the Ballon d'Or. For what? Oh, what? Because he played well in the Euros for the Czech Republic? No. Henry went unbeaten that year.
Hey, Charlie, you got him again. You got him again.
Fuck off.
It's too easy. It's way too easy. Don't blame me, blame Henry.
I don't blame Henry because Henry has that je ne sais quoi.
Why, you want to shag him?
No.
Big ups to Mark in the chat as well. Big ups to Mark. But yeah, you could have scored. You could have scored 4 goals there. As he had in nearly 5 years. Spurs are
I'm not having this, man. I'm not having this.
bro.
I felt really, really good. I was going to come on here and take the piss out of Man City. I weren't going to talk about the fact that Spurs won 4-0. And let's get it right. Just because they've won 4-0 doesn't mean they're going to go on and beat Fulham. They'll probably drop points at Fulham. They might even lose.
They always do this. This is what they've been doing all season. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss all season.
I'm pretty sure Bukayo Saka's currently sending texts to both Reece Nelson, Bern Leno, and Emil Smith-Rowe saying, come on, lads. Do something for us, really.
Yeah.
It's Spurs.
So respect my OG go. That's why I brought out Czech's comment. That's why I said big up Nedved, because it was so ironic. We've got a check in the chat. Rodri has a Champions League. Rodri has a Champions League final goal. Does Omri?
No, but he does have a Champions League medal. Not with Arsenal though, so you know.
Yeah, it's something you can't brag about.
Barca.
No chance with Arsenal though.
No.
This is. Charlie's just cooking up.
But let's be real. When Man City won the Champions League, did anyone actually give a shit apart from City fans? Did anyone care?
You guys always do this, but listen, I'd rather not care and win trophies than win fuck all. They care, bruv. I don't think it matters that anyone else doesn't give a fuck. If I
saw a TikTok. It was the reaction of the City fans when Rodri scored the goal in the final against Inter, compared to the Liverpool fans when Origi scored against Spurs in 2019. Massive difference. Massive difference.
That's because the crowd's in another city compared to the fucking pitch. It's worse than the London Stadium. It's like, bro, when I go to the London Stadium, I'm in Stratford, yeah, but by the time I get to my seat, I'm in Leytonstone, and the pitch is in Stratford, bruv. It's on the other side of East London. Now, that's the problem with them stadiums. I don't know why them stadiums are in the Champions League final. But this is the thing as well, yeah? People say they don't care about City. Everyone's very happy to dunk on them now that they've lost 5 in a row. I'm just saying. But what has always happened at this stage of the season? City.
Everyone's saying you must be sick if you're enjoying this Man City downfall. Well, if that's the case, then I've got COVID. Listen,
but then you can't not care about City and then do that then, because you care about City. You're an Arsenal fan.
But I don't.
You clearly do. You were literally laughing as soon as I said City nil Spurs. Spurs won, your biggest rivals.
I'll have a little chuckle every now and then. But do I physically care what happens to Man City during the season? No, I don't. But
did you see your reaction when Pep signed a new contract and I put the figure up on the screen?
Yeah.
Do you remember your reaction?
Yeah, I do remember my reaction.
You didn't cry, bruv.
Yeah, I did.
You turned into a fucking tomato, bruv.
Karma.
Karma for what, bruv? You're below them.
He signed a 2-year deal thinking, oh yeah, things are going to be sweet as pie now, happy as Larry. No.
But what does that mean for Arsenal?
It means, in the words of Dizzy Rascal, we need to fix up, look sharp.
But are you going to?
There's only one way to find out.
You're getting suffocated in his press. Scott Carson has more Champions League medals than Thierry Henry.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
They're both teams with European heritage. Stay in Lumberley, Haaland living in your head rent free. Listen, I find it funny. Everyone's going to Haaland, but bruv, imagine they still win the league whilst doing this. You guys have got no excuse.
I swear to God, if it gets to the end of the season and KSI gets another message from Haaland saying it didn't work this year, while holding a Haaland personalised bottle of Prime, I swear to God, if I see that, I'm popping this one. Fuck off.
Do you know what? If Man City win the league, I'll personally try and get my hands on the Haaland edition of Prime just for this stream. And I'll wear the fucking light blue not Man City, West Ham top just for bands, because I've got one right.
I'll tell you what, I'll do one for you as well. If City go on to win the league this season, I will change my profile picture on all social media to Adebayor's celebration against Arsenal in the City shirt.
You're about to Adam 22 cuck yourself. Fair enough. Big up to Mr. B. Big up, lads. Aaron Bissaka was awesome, yet Pakistan got mad at the match. Don't really understand how he got mad at the match. I thought it should have been Thought it should have been either Salah or Kilman for me. Thought Bowen did really well as well. Pagental played well. But he grew into the game. I think if we're talking 90 minutes, it's kind of hard to give it to anyone. Like I'd say Kilman or Salah. I know Sir Kilman got caught out a couple of times. I still think he read most of the stuff that Isak actually put through. Arsenal about sharp as a teaspoon. Hazard has more UCL medals with Chelsea than Henry did with Arsenal. City were 8 points behind Liverpool in December in the 2020 season, went on to win it. If they do it again, I don't want to hear any excuse from anyone talking about Manchester City.
I feel like this game, I don't know whether it's too soon to tell, but City's next game in the league is Liverpool. So that's going to be like the crunch game next weekend. And that'll either decide whether Liverpool are just going to run away with it or City are going to have a chance of fighting back.
Yeah. I think Charlie's acquired with a good question. I think you should know the answer to this one. And there was another team who were 8 points ahead of Manchester City. I can't remember who it was, though. Any ideas, Alfie?
Was that the same team? Was that the same team that were top of the league for 256 days?
Yeah. Look down, Alfie. I think
I'm not looking down. I'm not looking down.
I think you're wearing a shirt of the team that
Charlie. Yes, I am wearing the shirt of the team that Charlie is talking about. I am wearing the shirt. I am wearing the shirt. And what? Shameless. I'm so shameless, you might as well call me Frank Gallagher. Just without that alcohol. You've never watched Shameless?
No.
Bro, get on Netflix.
Bro, I'm on a show called Shameless. I ain't watched Shameless. I don't have Netflix, bro. I've seen Liverpool drop the ball as well a few times. Well ahead in the season before now. Also would be something else though. If City win it now, not gonna lie, they need to get a midfielder in January. Well, not even just a midfielder. They need fucking every god that exists. But they need
a right back.
They need an attacker. They need to send Kyle Walker to war.
The retirement home.
Yeah. Chelsea are 9 points behind. Are you gonna win the league, Melon? Emerson has more European trophies than Henry with us.
Melon, I thought we were cool.
One of them's with,
I thought we were cool.
Mike's flopping Segi in, bro. As I put in the group chat, not changing after one game, but I hear you. 93% champions. That was also 93% of the time you guys were top, and then you guys even drew to us in that season. That was the
it was you lot that fucked us. Pause.
Yeah, but big pause. What the fuck?
It was you lot that ruined it.
Good.
Because we drew at you, then we drew at Anfield, and then we fucked it up massively against Southampton. That went down that season.
20th. They were 20th. Bro, you drew 3-3 with Southampton.
Don't remind me, man. I'm trying to move forward. No. We're trying to move forward here.
Do you remember that Thomas Partey shot?
Fuck off, man! That pissed me off. He hit it. It ended up in my back garden, and I'm sat there screaming at my TV. You fucking idiot!
Oh. Just it's like in Sunday League. The guy shoots it that hard, and you gotta go to the other pitch just to get the fucking ball, bruv.
I was like, "What are you playing, rugby?"
Partey killed about 3 children. He should already be an HMP. Souček has more European trophies than Henry at Arsenal. Yeah, that's another person's even like Divine Mubama has more trophies than more European trophies. Thierry Henry at Arsenal. Freddie Potts has more European trophies. Honestly, Arsenal are more Spursy than Spurs.
No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I am not having that. As I've mentioned previously, the last time Tottenham won a trophy, my sister was 3 weeks old. She now turns 17 in February. So you cannot talk to me about Arsenal being more Spursy than Tottenham, because Spurs have not won a trophy in years.
Fucking Tottenham, man. North London together.
Fuck off.
Arsenal. Aaron Cresswell has more European heritage than us.
Do you know what makes it even worse? We've got 3 players in our squad that have won European trophies, and none of them with Arsenal.
2 of them with Chelsea, fam.
2 of them with Chelsea, 1 of them with West Ham.
Shout out Rice. Listen, if you keep getting benched like this, Declan Rice, I might want to come back, bro. You wanted to go and win trophies. You've won more trophies at West Ham than you have with Arsenal so far. No one's counting the Community Shield.
Yeah, no one counts for Community Shield. That holds more the same amount of class as the Audi Cup.
Partey, the new Patrick Truman.
I'm about to turn into Patrick Bateman in a minute. I swear to God.
Oh, that's a Patrick Truman.
Does that mean we're going to see fucking Thomas Partey on Albert Square then?
Oh, you might as well, fam.
As a long lost relative of Patrick.
Thomas Partey should be in jail, let alone fucking EastEnders. Isn't it the definition of Spursy bottling things? There's a case for it. I can't lie. There's a case for it. We're still the last London team to win a trophy. Like, I'm just saying. Big Dick Deckers. You love Declan Rice. Shout out Jorginho. Fair. Like, bro, I can't lie. You gotta win something, man. Because you can't keep taking this heat.
We have to. You
can't keep taking this heat like this, man. Oh, is this going to keep happening every time you're on the channel?
I'll take anything right now. I'll take anything. No. I'll take any trophy of any significance right now. As Expression said back in the day, I'll take a pack of peanuts.
Part of staying with Denise. That's crazy. Exactly, bruv. You know how mad that is? You'll take anything. That is a big pause. What the fuck, bro? That's the biggest pause that's been on the channel so far. That's not take anything. I like P. Diddy. Name a bigger pause.
No. Do not compare me to that man.
Also, more money, more problems. That's when I'm coming home and all that. Name a bigger bottle job than Arsenal in Premier League history.
Liverpool.
Which year?
13-14.
That ain't a bigger bottle job. You guys got 8 points ahead. You guys were 8 points ahead, bro. And you had a better squad.
Spurs. 15-16.
Leicester were top.
But they came third in the 2-horse race.
You guys were above them for most of that. You guys also bottled in that season.
I can't win, can I?
Bro, you tried to flex
I can't win. I can't win. I can't win.
It was never top. It was never top. You was top
win.
for 93% of the season. And you're laughing at Man City now. And you're still below them. You're still below them. Alfie Diddy 4641. The only cup I'm asked to get their hands on is the Sports Direct Cup. They was a 93% champions as well. Arsenal could win another dinner plate. This is the thing. If Man City win the FA Cup and the Premier League again, which we don't know what happened, you guys have got to get second to fraud your way to another Community Shield. Because you guys were just let into that Community Shield for no fucking reason, just after finishing second.
That was a pity. That was pity.
After they won the treble, by the way.
Exactly.
They won the fucking treble.
Pretty mean in the treble, though.
No team has been top at Christmas and not won the league more times than Arsenal either.
Fuck off, Charlie, man. Like, honestly. She's gunning for me right now. What's going on?
Not pause, pun intended.
Exactly.
Hey, Arsenal ain't got guns, though. They got water pistols, fam. Fucking Havertz and Jesus, bro. You traded Havertz for Jesus, bro. You're literally your third full season into another title race, and your strike options are Havertz and Jesus. You'll still beat us on the weekend, don't get me wrong, but that ain't an achievement. Like, fucking hell, man. You beat us last season. We were worse last season.
You beat us last season.
Oh, yeah, it's true. We did at the Emirates. That's very
Yes.
rare. The first time in, well, that was 2023, so that was 8 years. 8 years, bro. 8 year
Yeah.
difference between the last win. We've only won at the Emirates 3 times.
Wait, when was the first time you won at the Emirates?
Like 0506, roughly then. Like, Bobby Zamora scored 1-0. Robert Green had the man of the match performance.
06, 07? First season at the Emirates?
I think it was the first season at Emirates, yeah. I think it was the first team to win there, obviously, apart from you lot.
Because I know you beat us at Upton Park that season because Pardew and Wenger had that little scuffle on the touchline.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Harewood scored the winner.
Yeah, because I think we have the record for being the first team to win at Arsenal Stadium and Tottenham Stadium. Because obviously Tottenham's new stadium as well. We beat them 1-0. I don't know what we do. This is what happens when we turn up at North London when we don't have Lopetegui. What's it called? You could beat us 5-0 and I'll still troll you next week. that's the thing. You got to understand, yeah? We're dead men walking. We've got nothing to lose. Because we lose every week.
See, the thing is, there are many things that are certainties in life. You're born, you live, you die, you pay taxes, you get a job, you work. And the other certainty is, despite whatever happens to Arsenal, I'm still going to get trolled by Charlie.
Yeah, unless you win something. You guys got to win something for this to
stop. No, even then he'll find a way to troll me.
Sure, yeah, to be fair, Charlie will find a way.
Charlie's sneaky. He'll still find a way to take the piss even if we win something.
I thought I was the biggest hater as a West Ham fan for Arsenal. Charlie might have beaten me to that. I can't lie. I think Charlie's the only one.
I think he has beaten you. I think he has beaten you. I've never actually seen you proper hate on Arsenal. Like even when we was at college, you never used to hate on us that much.
To be fair, it's because you're one of the better ones. You're one of the better ones. I only like.
Thank you very much.
I only give out shit when it's needed. Like the whole Man City thing today, I'll give out shit because like, bro, you got like all these Arsenal fans got to fucking check your mirrors, fam. Because you're still behind City after they lose 5 in a row. You're still behind them. What was wrong about what Haaland said? You should stay humble. You're fourth.
He needs to keep his mouth shut. That's what he needs to do.
He's top goal scorer. You're fourth.
He needs to get a fucking haircut.
You're below Chelsea, fam, and you're meant to be in the title race.
No, we're not. I've said this. We were out of the title race after we lost at Bournemouth.
I said you're meant to be.
Yeah, we're meant to be, but we're not.
Exactly. That makes it even worse. So you failed your target, and we're 12 games in.
Yeah.
See, this is when I called Arsenal. Like, I don't need to call Arsenal normally. Even if we was to beat you on the weekend, yeah, this is a big if. I'll be giving cords to Arsenal, but it won't be directed towards you. Because
it'll be towards Arsenal.
Yeah, I'll be cooking the players. I'll be cooking your manager. I'll be cooking.
But I'll be the one feeling the heat.
Oh yeah, of course. You got to stay there. You got to stay there and just listen. Like, you are an oil club. We can't compete with you. Exactly. We can't compete with the mighty Fly Emirates Arsenal. So that's why
if we lose at West Ham on Saturday, I might just come downhill and
Honestly, if we beat Arsenal, I'm gonna be the most shameless motherfucker you'll ever see, and I'm never ever shameless ever. But you see, last season, yeah, my DMs were filled with people that haven't talked to me for at least 5 to 10 years that are Arsenal fans that I follow on Instagram and follow me back, DMing me, saying, haha, 6-0. Not even, hi, how are you? Hello. Not even none of that. 6-0, 6-0, 6-0. I had to see Ben Johnson on the wing last season against Arsenal. I had to see Paquetá West Ham last season under Moyes, which Moyes without Paquetá last season, we didn't win without him. I had to see rigid midfields, Kurt Zouma and Nayef again storm around like stupid fucking fat uncles, rolling around while Saka just walks past them and scores. I had to see all of that. 4-0 down at halftime. I wanted to leave at halftime, but I stayed for the whole game.
With your mum, just like, should we go? Or
yeah, me and my mum were literally like, we should have left at halftime. We should have left at halftime. We regretted not leaving early.
But you got to saw the Declan Rice goal, which was good. So
yeah, it's a shame we never got to see Declan Rice lift the Premier League trophy, but there's also that. We was the last team to win at Highbury and the first to win at Emirates. Yeah, we also beat you at Highbury that season, that previous season. So I didn't get to see that, but Big up to Sheringham and them, man. Stay humble, eh? Then you say earlier you need a haircut too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
exactly. You're calling Haaland for his trim.
My trim's not as bad as Haaland's, man. Have you seen the length of his hair? Did you not see him when he got pissed off at Anthony Taylor against Spurs last season? He unleashed the Viking.
Bro,
He just had his mane out.
pause.
I said mane.
Yeah, exactly. I can be anything.
Lion's mane, mate.
No, but if you say that without any context, you got his main out. I can mean anything, bro. Can mean anything. If you lose, I swear to God, bro, do not lose to West Ham United. West Ham United.
If
You've
we
won
lose
4
to West Ham
games.
United, the title of the stream is going to be cooking Alfie D. That's exactly what the title of the stream will be.
Yeah, just cooking. I'll probably say cooking Alfie. We don't want to cook your D. That's big pause.
Yeah,
Big
big
pause.
pause.
But you'll be getting cooked by Charlie. I'll be cooking the rest of the fan base.
I'll get cooked by Charlie. I'll get cooked by Melon. I'll get cooked by Prime. I'll get cooked by Dave. I'll get cooked by Czech. I'll get cooked by all of them.
Yep. The whole chat's gonna be on it.
I'm gonna be slow cooked for the entire stream if we lose to the West Ham.
If you beat us, it's just another day at the office. You gotta understand, for us, it's just another day at the office. I'm expecting to lose and not score. I'm not expecting to beat you guys like we did Newcastle. You keep popping up as a suggested friend on Facebook. I'll message you there, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.
What, me?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So you're gonna get called on every social media.
Yeah, I'll probably even get called on fucking Snapchat.
Find a way. We played Arsenal at on North London. New Year's Day at G-Tech. I really want to slap them up. They hate the German giraffe. Fair. Brentford Arsenal on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Brentford away. That's long, you know.
It's the New Year fixtures that never work out for us because last season we lost at fucking Craven Cottage on New Year's Eve. So
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Can't believe that was nearly a year ago.
you know what? I just remembered as well. We lost at
What?
fucking Craven Cottage on New Year's Eve, and a day later I broke up with my girlfriend.
Oh my god! That was back-to-back days.
Back to back, yeah.
Oh no! What a start to the year on New Year's Day. Oh
Yeah,
man!
I'm off.
Oh fucking hell!
I
It
gave
was like,
I gave the missus the P45. Gone.
what a start to the year! You're out, mate. What a way to start the year! Fucking hell! You're Haaland without the Prem trophies, Golden Boots, Champions Leagues, and millions in the bank. So you're the Wish Haaland. You're the South East London Haaland.
No, I'm not.
I remember when Haaland took his hairband out against Arsenal and scored.
Fuck's sake!
Every time.
Fuck's sake!
Every time. But honestly, the other matches, Liverpool just about got over
Yeah.
against London against Southampton. What did you make of that game?
I was in shock because I didn't watch the game, but I was keeping an eye on the scores. And I remember at one point I saw that Southampton were 2-0 up, and I was like, no way. Surely not. But obviously, Liverpool brought it back. Weren't the most exciting Liverpool performance by any means. It's not like they went out there and played to the best that they could, but they got over the line and they got the 3 points.
Yeah. Honestly, Liverpool are just at that stage where even though at this part of the season you probably shouldn't be just grinding out results, but I guess people could say that what's it called? It's the first game after the international break and all that, but it's everyone's first game after the international break. So that's why I never hear that excuse.
Yeah, that's not really an excuse you can make.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with the squad, like compared to what Southampton have. Like Tyler Dibbling was great on the day. Paul Onuachu was great footwork to get out of that press and no look pass. But when I saw that lineup from Southampton, I was like, Russell Martin isn't fucking serious.
Where the fuck was Ramsdale?
He was injured. He's injured.
Oh.
That's why Alex McCarthy literally gave Liverpool the game. So, but that's typical Alex McCarthy. That guy is a walking senile idiot. But Ryan Fraser was playing left back at one point.
Fucking hell.
Ryan Manning was on the bench, but he chose
I haven't
to
heard that name in a while.
Yeah, Ryan Fraser was playing left back. Ryan Fraser has the funniest career ever because he was doing well at Bournemouth. His stock went down because he wanted a big move. Then he longed it out, didn't refuse to sign a new contract to get a big move. He got his big move to Steve Bruce's Newcastle before Newcastle had the oil money. Then he flopped at Newcastle, and now he's at Southampton.
Matt Ritchie did the same thing. They were both him and Ryan Fraser were doing well at Bournemouth and fucked off to Newcastle.
Difference is to Matt Ritchie, though. He knew he wasn't going to get a big move.
Yeah.
Matt Ritchie just moved. Ryan Fraser thought he was going to get a big move and moved to Steve Bruce's Newcastle. These Matt Ritchie's had a decent mid-table career. Ryan Fraser's fallen off a cliff. Matt Ritchie's still at Newcastle, I think. He's just not playing. Even now he's retired. Because he was there last season. He actually scored against Bournemouth last season for Newcastle.
Might need to fact check that.
Yeah, I will. Go on. I will do that now. I remember Liverpool were unlucky to... I thought Liverpool were unlucky to concede that penalty. I thought, obviously, that Sugawara one for Southampton, it was just... Like, what else are you meant to do there? But it kind of just hits your hand in it, so those are going to get given. But I didn't even think that was... what's it called? In the box. I thought the contact was actually outside the box, to be fair. So I thought that was actually quite harsh in the end. But Liverpool are still on top. Like, Liverpool are just finding a way. You've got to realise as well, we say this about Liverpool, they're grinding out results. But let's say, like, I know you all say that Arsenal aren't in the title race, but the three we were saying at the start of the season, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. Man City are not at the races, but they're losing. Arsenal are not at the races, but they lost 4. Well, they were winless in 4 and then finally won a game in the first and 5. Liverpool are still winning. They've only lost 1 all season so far. So at the end of the day, it's just about getting results on the board. No one seems to be performing at their highest level. You can't really, like, Chelsea have just got their first season under their new manager. We've mentioned Liverpool, their first season under their new manager. Arsenal are meant to be better than this. City are meant to be better than this. Like, and teams around them as well. If Brighton are doing well, but Brighton aren't in the title race. Nottingham Forest aren't in the title race, even though they're 6th. Like, no one in the league is putting up like top tier performances. So at the end of the day, you're kind of just looking at the differences, and Liverpool are the ones getting results. Salah's been doing it year in, year out. We've got to give credit to Mo Salah. This man doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. Don't. He doesn't stop. The consistency year in, year out.
Right, even when he's at even the lockdown season when Liverpool were riddled with injuries, Salah was still turning up.
Yeah, exactly. Matt Ritchie's at Portsmouth now, by the way.
Fucking hell.
So I think he only moved it. To be fair, because he lived in Bournemouth for so long, I'm assuming that was just because it's like not far, so he's familiar with the similar areas and stuff. Hurt his back picking the ball out of the net too much. Yeah, but McCarthy just Ramsdale was like nah, man. He got injured picking the ball out of the net. That's crazy. Do you know what it is? As much as I rate Ramsdale for taking that move, because like a lot of people's egos would be hurt, like, oh, I'm taking a move from Arsenal to Southampton. At the end of the day, that was kind of a suicidal move because you get managed to Martin and stuff like that.
See, the thing is with Ramsdale moving to Southampton, obviously, in the moment you're upset that you want to leave and stuff like that. But even Ramsdale said himself, I didn't want to leave, but I had to get game time. Like I could have stayed. He could have stayed at Arsenal for God knows how many years. Maybe won a league or 2, won a couple of trophies, but would that really mean anything if he'd won those trophies and he hadn't contributed on the pitch? So I guess him making the move to Southampton, yes, it's not right in terms of where he is in the league right now. Obviously, back in a relegation battle for Ramsdale, which he's very familiar with, but I rate him for taking the move to get game time.
Yeah, and also no one else came in for him. Pause.
No
one else was in for him. So he's got a chance of winning a trophy at Southampton. Career decision, if you ask me. I thought it was outside the box. There's been radio silence from their fans. If that was Arsenal, we'd never hear the end of it. True. Bro, if Arsenal conceded the penalty Liverpool did, they'd be going on about him doing protests on Twitter.
See, the thing is, when you concede penalties like that, like especially where it's kind of like a grey area, if you think about it, with the whole, did it start outside the box? Did it start inside the box? It's always a bit of a grey area when you think about it. So it's kind of like a toss of a coin as to whether the decision is going to get given.
Yeah, for me, the contact on the man was just before the line.
Yeah,
so I think that should have been a free kick, but VAR, they've got the screen in front of them. They still look at it and still manage to make the wrong decision, which proves that VAR is fucking pointless because you're still going to same people doing it in charge, and you're not going to change the people. So why do we have VAR? There's no reason to have it. And speaking of VAR, by the way, I just want I watched the highlights for every game today. Carlos Belima against Bournemouth shouldn't have got a second yellow. They basically ran into each other, and he got a second yellow for that. Also, Christian Norgard got a red card for going for the ball against Pickford when he wasn't challenging. Yes, the foot was high, but he's going for the ball. What the fuck is he meant to do? If you're giving red cards for that, you gotta give red cards for every challenge you see with contact on the knee like that. Because I see challenges like that all the time on the pitch. All the time. All the time. There is no point of VAR.
You can argue in situations like that he can't help following through on the challenge. He's doing what comes natural to him. He's going for the ball. He's looking to make contact with the ball. He's not going out there and going, right, I'm gonna take the man out.
Yeah.
He's going for the ball. So I don't think he should have got a red for that.
I agree, honestly. And listen, people, we are going to end it there. It's been a great stream. It's been a fantastic stream. But yeah, we're going to end it there. We've got things coming up along the week as well. So we've got a stream coming every day up until Sunday. And we'll see what we can do Sunday as well, because tomorrow we've got Sporting Arsenal watch along. Wednesday we've got Liverpool Real Madrid watch along. Thursday we've got West Ham Arsenal normal preview. And then we've got Friday. We've got the show with Melon and Alfie. If you're free, you can jump on with that as well. I'm also going to arrange a few previews with quite a few Arsenal fans if we can, depending on schedules and stuff as well along the week as well. So there's going to be a lot of content. I'll have the fan cam out. I'll pre-record a fan cam for this game, so for the people that can't catch the full stream, they can just watch a full fan cam of West Ham Newcastle as well. And I'll have the things we learned from the game tomorrow as well. I may have player ratings if I get time as well. So we've got a lot of videos, a lot of streams coming across the week. Also got a match reaction on Saturday as well. And again, if Alfie's free, he can jump on with that as well. We've also got a match build-up as well. Thanks to Czech, he put the suggestion in as well.
Thank you, Czech. Yes.
Also, if you guys want to subscribe to Alfie, the link is in the title. Also, what I'm going to do, I'll put the link for his preview for the Arsenal Sporting game in the chat. So as soon as this video ends, you can click it right in the chat and go straight to his preview for the Sporting game. The Sporting game tomorrow.
All of my social medias will be in the description of that video as well. So if you guys want to give me a follow on there, that'd be great. Obviously, as Mike knows, I've just started a new football content-based Twitter. So I'll be posting on Twitter whenever I've got a video coming out. So just give me a follow on there.
Exactly. Listen, social media is GVR Mikes on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We're all on social media, people. So you can find us all across socials as well. Even Blue Sky, for fuck's sake. Reckon Newcastle should have had a penalty when Manfred Panos had clumsily clambered all over Callum Wilson. I'd agree with you if that didn't happen every week. If that kind of challenge didn't happen every week, I'd agree with you. But even then, Callum Wilson couldn't fucking hold that. No Macarena this year against us. Anyway, make sure to like the video, people. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. Social media is in the description if you want to follow me in the email for the inquiries. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.